Hello, you amazing fourth graders. Today I'm going to show you how to do a business letter. We've already done a personal letter. Businesses are similar. One big difference is everything is aligned to the left. There's no indenting at all, no indents. And when we sign it in our closing, we're going to say sincerely, okay? Nothing love or anything like that. We can't do that, or even your friend, okay? I'm going to start with, you started out with a blank letter. Okay, I put sample on mine because that's how I'm going to acknowledge mine. But yours is a blank page, okay? You should have in your Google Classroom, I'm going to go right over there. This is one student's. If you turned in your Valentine's Day candy, I have highlighted the candy that I have addressed, and you'll see here, I said this one. That's what I said, so I'm doing Rice Krispies treats for this student. Then over here in the private comments, I have given you the address. And here's the address. So if you just highlight this, it might just work, and just paste it. This is the first thing you do, is you put the address of the company up there. Okay? So I'm not going to do Kellogg's because I'm going to do a different company. I am doing, oh, where am I? I'm going to be doing Albanese Candy. Okay? That's the company that gave us those gummy, and I got the gummy bears from. So I'm going to copy that into my first thing. Now, if yours turns out like this, where it's all kind of funky in one line, let me show you how to do it, and that's why I'm doing this one, okay? First off, I'm going to change my font. I'm going to change it to, you know I like Comic Sans, and I'm going to change it to 12. Okay, I'm not going to bold or anything, any fancy, okay? It looks like the italicize is on, so I'm going to take it off, okay? Okay, so I'm going to take the name of the company, Albanese Confectionery Group, Inc. I'm going to put my cursor right after that, and I'm going to enter. The first part is the street address. It's 5441 East Lincoln Highway, and then it says the city. I don't want the city. The city goes on the next line, so I'm going to put my cursor in front of the name of the city. It's the city, comma, state, no punctuation, and then the zip code. So here is how you do that, okay? When I'm done, I'm going to enter, put my cursor at the afterwards. I'm going to enter twice, and I'm going to say, Dear customer, I spelled customer wrong. I know it. Dear customer service. I'm going to put a comma, and then I'm going to enter twice. Customer service is the department that we're going to send our letters to. They handle everything that the customer talks about. And you can see I still have in italicized on, so I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. Dear customer service. Notice I capitalized the C and the S. Now my first paragraph, I'm not indenting because this is a business letter. It's very formal. Okay? I am going to, oh, you know what we forgot to do? Forgot to do the date. So I'm going to put my cursor above this. I'm going to enter twice. I'm going to move up with my arrow. I'm going to put the date. I'm so sorry. I forgot that. Today is January 26th, 2021. Okay? Because that just happens to be the day I'm doing this. Okay? Then there's a space, and then it's the name of the company, space, and then our salutation, dear customer service, comma. Okay? Now my paragraph, my first paragraph, I'm going to go back to my assignment that I did. I told them all about what I liked about it. Okay? I'm going to be using that information in my sample. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them why I'm writing them a letter. And I'm going to start with something, and you could put this in your own words, is we're doing an assignment for our writing class. I'm a fourth grader at Janier Elementary. You need to tell them that. I am a fourth grader at Janier Elementary, elementary's capitalized, school, notice the whole title is capitalized, and you want to give the city and the state because many of you are writing to people out of the state. There's even somebody that's writing out of the country, okay? In moments, capital, comma, Illinois. You want to spell out Illinois, period, okay? Now, you can say what we're doing. We are learning, not leaning, learning how to write a business letter. And then tell why you chose their company. I chose, and I'm going to say the name of it, my company's Albanese. Albanese. Now this is where my letter is going to be personal, because I love your candy. And I'm going to be very generic because Albanese has all kinds of candy, and I have specific ones I really love, but right now I'm going to be generic. And my students loved your gummy bears when I shared them with each class. Yes. So there's my opening paragraph. So you're telling them that you're a fourth grader at Janier, why you're writing this letter, and why you chose the candy company in general, okay? Now I'm going to say what I love about the candy company. I'm going to do this in a new paragraph. New paragraph, enter twice, no indenting. I'm going to say my favorite. I don't want to start with I again. My favorite candies at your, and I'm going to say store, but none of you are going to a store. This happens to be a store I visit. You're doing a website. So you're going to say my favorite candies that you sell or that you make, okay? My favorite candies at your store are your, and gummy bears, or what they're known for, are your gummy bears. I love, and I'm going to say, you know, they make gummy bears in all different colors and flavors. They make them sour. They dip them in chocolate. I'm going to tell them about all, I like all that, but my favorite is just the regular old gummy bears. I love how you make them in so many ways. They can be sour in very different flavors. They do. And dipped, in chocolate. But my favorite is just the original gummy bears. Okay, now if you're like me and you have maybe 2 or 3 favorites from that company, okay, now I gotta let you know, sometimes the company that originally made the candy got bought out by a bigger company. Nestle and Hershey own a lot of companies, so you're gonna be emailing Nestle, you're going to be sending a letter to Nestle, but it's specifically about a certain kind of chocolate. It's not about their Hershey bar or their Kisses. Maybe it's about Pepsi, because now I'm talking off my head now. I'm not sure, but whatever it is they make, okay? I know Nestle, I think that they make the Lickamade, and because I think somebody had that down. I know that, you know, this flavor, this should be flavors, sorry. Got distracted. Flavors. There. So you want to be specific about what, you know, you can talk about the other things that they make and that, but then now you want to get very specific about your favorite things at their store, at their company, okay? So if it's Nestle's, you're not going to talk maybe about Nestle's Crunch. You're going to talk about what that thing that you really like that they make, okay? That they happen to purchase, okay? I also love your chocolate covered what are they? Walnuts. That's my favorite, my chocolate covered walnuts. They are my favorite. When I have a taste for them, I love, and I'm going to tell why they're my favorite. I love to just pop 1 or 2 into my mouth. Now you may have your favorite is, maybe your favorite is, we had a couple people say the boxes of chocolate hearts, the chocolate candies where there's all different flavors. Why is it your favorite? Do you like the surprise of what flavors are there? Maybe your favorite is we had some people like the conversation hearts. Why is it? Again, you're going to go back to your assignment. I like the Rice Krispie Treats because they are homemade, and they're sometimes homemade and delicious. They're crunchy and they're sweet. There's different flavors. So you can see this person has 3 things, so they have 3 great sentences that they can add. okay? If they had chose Blow Pops, oh, I like the gum and I like the suckers. Somebody had chose Blow Pops. Conversation hearts, oh, I like what flavors you like. To me, they all taste the same, but this person says that the yellow has a banana flavor. And sometimes the words are misprinted and it's funny. Okay, you don't want to tell them something bad about their company, but yeah, because they try to catch all that stuff. So whatever it is, but if you did this assignment, fantastic. If you didn't and you're going off the top of your head, then I want you to think about why you totally and completely love that candy or that place, okay? So I'm done with my paragraph. My last paragraph I'm going to enter twice. Thank you so much for making the best gummy bears. And you're going to thank them for whatever it is that they make. I'm going to enter twice. The word is sincerely, like sincere, capital S-I-N-C-E-R-E-L-Y, comma, space, and then your name, just your first name, okay? If you would like to highlight that and make it cursive, make it italicized, you totally can, but it's just your first name. So my business letter has the date, space, the name of the company, space, dear customer service, space. My first paragraph is about generally why I'm writing this letter. The second paragraph is what I love about the favorite candies that they make, or maybe it's the sodas or the chocolates or whatever it is. And then my last closing paragraph is one line. Thank you so much for making them. When I'm done, I'm going to go up to the very tippy top. Now again, I only have my sample here, so I'm going to just take this up here where it would say turn it in. You're going to turn it in. There's nothing special about how you're going to do it. It's just you got to make sure you've capitalized their name, okay? Make sure you've capitalized the name of the street. Make sure you've capitalized the city and the state. Your punctuation is correct. You have a comma after customer service and you've capitalized the C and the S. Make sure that you have everything fixed in the spelling, that you've corrected all the underlines. If I find stuff, I'm going to send it back to you before I ship it off, okay? Because I want these to be spelled correctly and everything done right, okay? So if you have any questions, just give me a buzz. I'm going to post this, and you guys are going to have a fantastic time. I can't wait to see if we get any letters back.